There are numerous compositional elements and techniques used throughout this image. The first one is the usage of patterns here. The papers and the books are laid out in a way that looks like messy, but you can at least see one part of each of the papers. And then the books are also disorganized and pushed around in the background, but this is like a pattern because it matched like the disordered like books, and the mess of the books matches also the mess of the books and notes on the table. The photograph also uses depth of a field, and that's when the person seems um, to be like the not the main focus, but it's in the background, and the books are also more the focus in the front. The texture of this image is also very harsh, and you can almost feel like how organized and how messy the room is, and you can almost feel the stress in this picture. Lastly, the mood is extremely tired and extremely stressed, as you can see with the girl. I believe that this image is about a girl who's very stressed and tired from school. She has a coffee cup in her hand, and her head is down, which represents like a mood of defeat. The clutter in the background also symbolizes how she might have other things in her life that clutter up her mind. I think this kind of represents a normal girl or guy in college, and how they like have to stress, and a lot of people take on the role of trying to be perfect in their lives and trying to maintain clubs and jobs and school and taking on hard classes and making sure you have enough credits. And I feel like it's a lot, and then people sort of, because of the stress, like she has her head down, and it's like she was reading 2 minutes and then she fell asleep. But it's just at any moment, this person can feel as though the stress is just too overwhelming for them, and they can't handle it anymore. And stress makes a lot of people do a lot of different things. So I just think like when her head's down, like, and seeing all of like the clutter around her just makes the picture even more like symbolic, because you feel what the girl feels, and that you feel like your mind is cluttered. One thing that I would change about this image would be I would not take the picture from an angle. I would take the shot from straight down the center, and this I would believe would add to the image and make it like more structured, because you can see all the papers and stuff, and like the image is structured itself, but the girl in the image doesn't feel as though like her life is extremely structured. And then the one thing I would change about the composition of the image is I would make it black and white. I think making it black and white really stands out, and it will show the mood that like how like dreary and sad it can be, and really like show like how stressed, and emphasize like it would bring out the books and her head just lying on the table in distress.